Here in February, there's still plenty of the season ahead of us, but let's check in on the in place. This organization is elated to have him for years to come.
And at number 2, he still has a lot of time to show
Heat. Norman Powell out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Khalil Ware. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. And for the Bucks, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's MP. And it's Rollins in at the point. Stan, we're in the thick of the season. How hard is it to keep your guys engaged right now?
Well, it's the biggest challenge for a coach, to get your players to continue to listen and to continue to try to improve. You have to figure out the best way to communicate, and that's different on a player-by-player basis. When he's not on the perimeter, this is where Powell is scoring, right near the hoop.
Turn high. Jaquez covers, and he gets that one.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Has to Ware. Powell outside. Miami moving it around. Jacks up a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Powell's got 5 now.
Well, that's Powell's role on this team. He needs to be aggressive out there and keep firing off the catch like that.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Right side. Just 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Rollins. And no good to start. It up for the Heat.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Here's Mitchell. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. There, the screen. Hero for 3. Out to Powell. Launches it. They get the rebound.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. Outside Hardaway. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Hero. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, he is a multi-dimensional scorer. Hero taking his work down the lane.
A nice shot by MP.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Jaquez. No points yet. Knocks down the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Rollins. Down low. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
I love the attack mindset there from Turner. Playing with energy.
Hero outside. Now Powell from outside the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs MP. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by MP.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Hero with the bucket.
We got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Caldwell. To the paint. Here's Turner using his post moves. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Pass to Turner. Oh, got a piece of it. To the inside. Shoots from the block. The rebound by Ware. The Heat with the lead. Here's Powell. And he was fouled in the act. Shooting opportunity for a three-point play here.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
Anthony's checked in for the Bucks. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. Nembhard comes in for Mitchell.
Well, Powell is such a valuable asset. Great shooter, efficient, has a really high basketball IQ with all of his experience.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Powell's shot is off.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Outside Hardaway. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Caldwell. Pass to Turner. Powell with a steal. Wiggins outside. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And this is what Wiggins loves to do. Get out and run and punish the defense in transition.
On the wing, MP. Powell covers. Turner passes to Hardaway. Antetokounmpo outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to MP. Three-pointer. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. MP's got 7 points.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
Here's Powell. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the middle. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Hardaway. Antetokounmpo outside. Anthony outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Driving inside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 6 points for him.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And so it's Miles Turner making highlights for the Bucks, hunting for opportunity. Handsome. Keep making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kuzma. MP comes in for Green. And it's Rollins in for Johnson. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Jaime Jaquez. Mitchell out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Hero in at the 3. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic. Heat trail by 7. Outside Monk. Pass to Hero. And that one is hammered home.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 15 in his last outing. Count the basket. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. They trail by 7. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Portis, right side. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now here's Jaquez. He had 9 points in his last time out. Wiggins passes to Jaquez. Miami moving it around. 5 on the clock. Hero for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets was just insanity. He ended up with 70 points. What an offensive performance overall, turning in a new season high for him in points. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Good stuff, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Now here's Ware, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Hero right side. The three from Mitchell. Caldwell grabs the miss. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Just another day at the office for Antetokounmpo. This guy consistently puts up points.
Heat trail by 11. Pass to Ware. Ware the screen. Wiggins on the take. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Here's Turner. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Turner's got 11 points.
Too big, too skilled. Turner wins that matchup.
Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. The shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Inside, here's Antetokounmpo. And that one drops. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. He'll try to put that one behind him.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
Well, truth be told, they got punked on the glass. That was the difference in the game.
Hardaway's checked in for the Bucks. And Miami also making a switch. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And when you're trying to slow down a great scorer, there are those shots you just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, B.A., you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
Here's Turner, following the three-point basket by Miami. Down low, kicks it out to Hardaway. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Too much, Giannis.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Mitchell, the pass to Powell. Hero on the wing. This one for 3. He buries it from 3. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
On the wing, MP. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Hardaway. And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 10.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Milwaukee, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Give me a beat. There's Nick coming on the shot. To the half. Give it up for our contestant.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch out for them carbs for you, big fella. Just watching out those carbs.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. A 12-point game. Inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's MP, then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Rollins in at the point. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. That's tipped. Ware with it. Turner covering. It's Powell on the wing. Uncovered. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, what I like about Powell is that he takes what's available. When you give him these mid-range J's, he's more than happy to fire away.
That one's good for 2.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Back to Hero. Shot from 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And that's 20 points here for Norm Powell.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Antetokounmpo outside. Shoots over Jaquez. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Heat trail by 10. Powell finds Hero. Back to Powell. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Hardaway. And he banks in the layup. Hardaway's got 5 now.
And using a mix of strength and agility, Hardaway Jr. beats the contact.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now Ware. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Ware's got his second basket.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Six to shoot. And the shot falls short that time. Heat trail by 7. Out to Powell. The 3-ball. Hardaway grabs the board.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Hardaway against Mitchell. It's Powell on the wing. And it's all from 3-point range.
Registering 3 threes in the first half, he hasn't hit one since.
Well, coach, since entering the league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been lauded for his strong fundamentals.
Yeah, B.A., he's got tremendous footwork, makes great use of the pump fake, and he is a tough physical player who can finish in traffic or hurt you in the post.
Drains the triple. Powell's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, you got to chase Powell off that 3-point line, or he's gonna make that.
Nice shot by Turner.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Now here's Jaquez. No points so far. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Milwaukee leading by 6. to the paint. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, Turner's been a force. The aggressive mindset, the execution, everything's working for him.
Miami has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Brian?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Bobby Portis has checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Miami also making a switch. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Hero. And here's MP from outside. Rebound Miami.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Wiggins. And it's Miami with another.
With a bit of an old school feel to his game, Wiggins refuses to shy away from the mid-range.
The Bucks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Caldwell. Pushing through the contact inside. In.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently. Wow!
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Rollins. Yet to see a basket. MP inside. Wiggins on him. Misses the layup. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Heat. Trailing by 4. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
That's a careless.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Mitchell. Al is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Khalil Ware, and it's Hero in at the 2.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
A clear look for Hero. And again, it's Miami converting.
Yeah, he's so skilled at attacking at a moment's notice. Hero goes straight into his shot.
Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
So a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Hero against Hardaway. From deep, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Turner. The fadeaway. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Antetokounmpo outside. It's stolen by Jaquez. Here's Hero. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Hardaway. MP! Oh, MP buries the triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Hardaway against Hero. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's MP. And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 11. right back at him.
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on. Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Hero against Hardaway. That's off. The Bucks leading by 11. Here's MP. Antetokounmpo outside. It's stolen by Jaquez. Hero looking over the floor. Can't hit it. Milwaukee has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long. It will get marked as a win for the Bucks.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace.
9 wins.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
He swipes the ball away again, and that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
MP. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA.
Time travel? No, that makes perfect sense. No, it was just the actress who played his sister. She's an extra 5 years younger than him. And they talk about doing stuff together as kids.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for MP.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10. And maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Hardaway is out there with Anthony. And it's MP in at the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, the big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the 3. DB, what a big game we've got tonight. These teams have been red hot.
Oh, Kev, they are both so confident right now. Tough to predict a game like this. Somebody's going to get knocked off stride tonight, and all I can tell you is I'm here for it.
Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that, defense.
Mitchell outside. Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
A 3 from MP. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
MP claps back with that three-pointer.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. Here's Tyson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Caldwell. And MP throws it down.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Tyson. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
Here's Allen. Following the basket by MP. For 3, Mitchell. No good that time.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Now, here's Garland. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Mitchell. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Giannis has got his second basket of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And now, please welcome to the court, the Powerhouse Kids team.
Hunters check in for Cleveland. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Bucks leading by 8. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full of trying to slow one of the game's best. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. On the wing, MP. His last outing with 20 points. Outside Anthony. Caldwell passes to Antetokounmpo. Pocket 6. Inside. And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Adetokounmpo.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Pass to MP. And a missed layup.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Hunter, no one around him. No good on the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nicely, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Hunter. There's 1:59 left to play in the first. Back to Garland. Right wing. Here's Tyson. And the three off target.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's of inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Caldwell. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Outside Garland. Pass to Tyson. Offline with his three.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And the dunk by MP.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so here's Cleveland following the bucket by the Bucks. For three, Hunter. The rebound by Turner. Mobley against Giannis. Outside Anthony. On the wing, Giannis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Giannis has got 10 points. MP has been leading the charge for the Bucks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. And if now for Cleveland, Evan Mobley's checked in for Wiseman. Max Strus comes in for Donovan Mitchell, and it's Garland in for Williams. Bucks leading by 11. The guard and off guard are Garland and Strus. Hachimura out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. And here's Garland for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, please.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Mobley has screen on Anthony. Hunter, a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hunter kicks to Garland. Pass to Hachimura. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Miami got the job done. He contributed 20 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Substitution. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. Fifth best, the Bucks.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Well, he may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish. What a pretty pass.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Turner passes to MP. Misses the 3. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Suns. And, Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And Garland has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 15-5 run. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. Here's the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Caldwell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Here's Tyson, covered by MP. Back to Garland. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by Caldwell. Caldwell's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Wound up there for Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jarrett Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Bucks leading by 19 points. And here is MP. 13 points in the game. Outside Hardaway. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 8th assist here tonight.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Garland looking it over. From deep. The shot, no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
And a look here now at the Bucks. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Bucks.
Inside the paint, they've been...
They're in demolition mode.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
On the court for the Bucks, Turner in center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Cole Anthony is out there with Hardaway. And it's Caldwell in at the small forward position. In the corner, it's MP. Here's Turner, banked in off the glass. Turner's got 6.
When Turner's scoring buckets inside, he is really testing the defense. This guy has a whole lot of game.
Milwaukee has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. MP left side. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Free throw good. Giannis. And he makes both free throws.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. The rebound by Turner. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. MP kicks to Antetokounmpo. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, good luck. Giannis can close space in a hurry with that win.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Anthony. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting, not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Guys?
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Now flying high and throwing it
down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the Cavaliers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Tyson. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Milwaukee has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Caldwell can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Good.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. You know, coming into the league, we knew DeAndre Hunter could score. But Doris, what's impressed you most about his development?
I think, Kevin, just becoming accustomed to the league. We're talking about a wing that's long, that's athletic, that can defend at a high level. And now that his offense is growing, look out.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Turner. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. Johnson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Now Mitchell. He's got 8. Pass to Allen. Hunter for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Kuzma passes to Rollins. Back to MP. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Back to Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Hunter. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Hunter's got 5.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Hits it from three-point range.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Portis against Allen. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. Here's Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mobley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And Portis throws it down.
Boy, you love to see the unselfishness of MP at this early stage. Pretty pass.
Pass to Hunter. Now here's Allen. Back to Hunter. Cleveland moving the ball around, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Antetokounmpo's check. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Aaron Holiday comes in for Johnson. And here are the Cavaliers now. Back to Garland. Pass to Hachimura. Hunter on the wing. Guarded by Kuzma. And Hunter is good for 3.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Milwaukee's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. We've got Hachimura. Hunter is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Darius Garland. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Hunter. This one for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. MP, good.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Rollins against Garland. Now Hunter for three. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here's Garland for three. And it's MP with the rebound. Caldwell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shoots over Garland. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Hey, watch him.
Outside Garland. Pass to Hunter. And here is Hachimura. Will it go? Shot clock at 6. Drains the three-pointer.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Here's MP. And that one off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 30 points.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Hunter, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
It's good from long range. MP's got 33 points.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
And it's Strus missing.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a 3 of his own there.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's Strus on the wing. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. Milwaukee's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hunter, no good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the 3s.
A nice shot by MP.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
The Bucks making a switch here. Green's checked in.
The Bucks, MP. At the line for 1.
One shot.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Garland against Rollins. Garland kicks to Mobley. Green with the rebound. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's Rollins. The 3 from MP. And that falls.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Rebounds and blocks are usually property of the NBA's Goliaths. Steals and assists belong to the smaller, quicker guards. Even the best players often excel at one or two things. Meanwhile, MP's out here posting triple-doubles in wins. Talk about it, MP.
Honestly, all different kind of players put up triple-doubles in today's NBA, so that's not the crazy thing to me. But I didn't do this by myself. You want to credit me for what I did, you got to credit my teammates for the effort they put in. A lot went into this one, and a triple-double was just a part of the story. Maybe the most fun part, but don't get me wrong, it wasn't everything.
Thanks for your time, MP.
All righty.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, thanks, Tom. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. And we'll see you next time